Any new upcoming loot shit? I'm glad you asked. So today I'm gonna finish the Chica drawing. I posted a line art about that. Oh yeah, by the way, I know I already said it on, I think I said it on YouTube, but I also said it on Twitter, but like Twitter stories. I said it on Twitter stories, not like Twitter posts. But in case people don't read my or watches my Twitter story posts and YouTube story posts, I apologize. Why do I apologize? I apologize because it's been taking me a hot ass fucking minute to do that Chica drawing. It's been taking a little bit too long that I would have ever done. But yeah, the reason why it took me so long to do the Chica drawing, which is very soon done, very soon, it's gonna be done today, is because of the heat. It's too damn fucking hot. Okay, Chad, it's too hot. That's my excuse. I don't have any like lame ass excuse or anything. Well, I guess some people's gonna look at it as a lame ass excuse, but that's the honest to God truth. It is fucking hot outside. Hot. Like yesterday it was so like yesterday I had to force myself to like go through the line art. It was so hot to the point that, like, you know, I started to feel like lightheaded and all that stuff. Don't worry, I drink plenty of water, but you know, it was still to the point where I was like, you know what, let me at least finish the line art, and then, you know, I can always finish the rest of it, you know, another time. So yeah, I apologize for taking a sweet ass time. Even though, honestly, I don't fucking care how long it's gonna take me to finish a drawing. You know, I'm not commissioning somebody to finish that drawing, right? It's not a fucking commission. I'm drawing that, you know, I'm drawing that out of my free fucking will. You know, out of my own fucking free will at time. And people choose to support me on my Patreon, where they can see like the work in progress. They can get like early access to it, which is kind of like work in progress slash early access type of shit, right? You can see the work in progress. But you know, it's just, I guess the point I'm trying to make is that even if I'm like spending my own time, it's not a commission or anything like that, I still want to, like, I still don't want people to like sit there and wait like for 1,000 fucking years, if that makes sense, right? Like, I have so many people supporting my Patreon, supporting my YouTube, supporting my Twitter. By the way, I actually reached 5,000 followers on my Twitter today. I reached 5,000 followers, so thank you guys so much for that. So yeah, my point is that you know, my art has gotten to a certain point because of my YouTube channel and because I've been sharing it throughout my YouTube and all that stuff. My art has gotten to a certain point that people are sitting there and waiting for my art. They are expecting it to like be done sooner or later. Even though I don't fucking care how long shit is gonna take, but at least I don't want to take too much of people's time, especially people that are actually like supporting me financially, you know. I don't want to waste people's time, so that's pretty much what I'm trying to say. That's pretty much what I'm apologizing for. But also at the same time, go fuck yourself. No, I'm kidding. You know, I'm doing it at my own free will, and I hope at least the people that is waiting patiently enough, I hope that they at least will consider to think, oh yeah, you know, this guy, he runs a YouTube channel, and when he does stream, he doesn't stream every single day, but when he does stream around, like, you know, he does sometimes spend 10-12 hours streaming, you know, in one entire day. So if you then put it in mathematically, I wake up in the morning, I then edit my videos, which I probably spend like 5 to 6 hours on, like, because I wake early up in the morning, like 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock. I spend like 4 to 5 hours editing my videos, and then, you know, the time is around 2-3 p.m. maybe, right? 2 to 3 p.m. and I start my stream. God damn it, that was not what I was supposed to do. You know, I start my stream because I'm like, oh, you know, I've been editing a lot of videos, I've been scheduling videos and all that stuff, made some YouTube shorts. I guess I can stream now. And then I'll stream for like probably 10, 11, 12 hours, right? So if you add that up, that's like 15 hours of content of video editing and streaming and all that stuff. And then when I'm done streaming, if I have enough energy for it, then I go, oh, you know, I guess I can draw something, you know. Then you know, after I've been streaming for like 11 hours, I'm like, seriously, I'm like, yeah, let me go ahead and draw something, you know? Let me finish this drawing real quick, and I might spend like 5 to 6 hours of drawing that. So do the math. How many hours is that of just me being a content creator for live streaming, video editing, and art? That's a lot of hours that I spend on my crafts when it comes to video streaming and art. But you know what? And then I know there's a lot of people that's like, bro, you are overworking yourself. You're doing this way too much. Take a break. Honest to God, for me, I don't feel like I'm overworking myself. There are some times where I'm like, yeah, okay, you know, I've been awake for like 23 hours, and I've been streaming, I've been making videos, I've been drawing. I'm not gonna do anything tomorrow. I'm just gonna relax, you know. I'm just gonna play some World of Warcraft, do some dailies or some shit like that. You know, just mind my how do I get down? There you go. You know, just mind my own damn business, you know. But I do hope that at least people will like take into the consider of like thinking, oh yeah, you know, this guy he's also doing tons of other fucking shit, and he's not only drawing, even though it may look like that, you know, that's what I do. But yeah, you know, I'm basically running 3 types of content. If you think about it, it's basically 3 types of different contents that I'm doing. I'm providing art, most likely for myself. I don't care who's gonna enjoy my art or not. At the end of the day, the art is for me. People can choose to support my art on Patreon, and by supporting my Patreon, you technically also support my YouTube channel and streaming and just content in general. If you're not about like supporting my not safe for work art and all that shit, that's completely fine. Like, nobody's forced to do that, which is why most people choose to support me on Twitter, not Twitter, but on my Twitch stream, by subscribing and all that shit, instead of like supporting my Patreon, supporting something that they particularly probably don't really want to like invest money into, but they still enjoy it. Does that make sense? I mean, don't get me wrong, there are some times where I'm like, oh, fuck off, right? But it doesn't matter, you know. In the end, I love it, you know. In the end, I love it. I think that's the critical thing to take away from all this shit that I've been talking about. Monkey to the commentary, by the way. You know, all this shit that I've just been stating and all that, right? I think at the end of the day, I think the most important part is to take away is that in the end, I love it. I'm enjoying myself, right? Even before my YouTube channel blew up with RE Village and you know, well, all the other times my channel's been blowing up with Crash Bandicoot stuff, or like Tekken fighting games and God of War, and you know, be part of like Racing Kratos documentary God of War type of, you know. Yeah, guys, my channel's been popping off a couple of times, not only for Resident Evil. And I think in the end, you know, I think it's important that in the end, at least I love doing what the fuck I'm doing, and I've been loving that ever since I started, you know. Imagine if I did shit that I fucking hated and then my YouTube channel popped off, and then people are expecting me to do that for the rest of my fucking time. Oh man. I have a lot of characters that I want to draw, okay? From furry characters to human characters to questionable characters, I guess. And that's just how it is, you know. We out here, we on the move, we move. So much shit to draw, and yeah, you know, take everything with a grain of salt of the stuff that I just talked about, you know, with the whole of you know, I got a lot of shit to do. I'm doing a lot of shit, so no, unless I only spend my time on art, you know, it wouldn't be a problem. I'd probably be able to like post fucking 6 different arts like for an entire week or some shit like that, because I wouldn't be doing anything else. But I'm doing a lot of shit, so I'm doing tons of shit. Do you think grass type Pokemons secretly make their own loop? No, I don't think that. However, I would think that if we're talking about a water Pokemon. If we're talking about a water Pokemon, hey, you got me. You got me, chat. Because I've been thinking that a lot of times. What is that Eevee revolution called? The Eve revolution or whatever the fuck it's called? Like the water one? Vaporeon or some shit like that? I will fuck the shit out of fucking Vaporeon. Or whatever the fuck they call it. You think I'm playing? You think actually at this point, if you think like at this point, really, guys, chat, you've been knowing me for at least 2 weeks by now, okay? By at least 2 weeks by now, okay? I've seen some of you guys who's been subbed to my channel, okay? I've seen some of you guys who's been subbed for like 2 weeks. You should be knowing me by now, okay? You have met me, and I have met you, chat. I have met everybody in this chat, and by now, you guys should already know what I'm all about. You know? I would literally throw my persona fucking deliver shit out of Vaporeon. Anthropomorphize, that is. Alright, boss fight.